This is a true story. In 1316, across Europe, people began to eat things that were never meant to be eaten. Dogs disappeared first, then horses, then the seed grain meant for next year's harvest. And when that was gone, the rumors began. They said parents were watching their children differently. They said graves were being opened at night. They said hunger does not ask permission from God. It had rained for months, not storms, not floods, just endless cold, rotting rain. Fields drowned slowly. Wheat turned black in the soil. Hay collapsed into mold, and the sky did not clear. This was the beginning of the Great Famine of 1315 to 1317, but no one called it that at the time. At first, it was inconvenience, then shortage, then fear. Bread prices doubled, then tripled. The poor starved first. They always do. Peasants boiled grass, stripped bark from trees, ground acorns into bitter paste. Chroniclers began writing strange things, that mothers abandoned infants, that thieves stole from corpses, that prisoners were left to die because feeding them was wasteful. And then came the whispers of something worse, cannibalism, not openly, not proudly, but quietly, desperately, because hunger is not dramatic, it is slow, it empties the mind first. Morality becomes theoretical when your body is collapsing. Churches filled with prayer, people confessed sins they had not yet committed. They begged for the rain to stop. It did not. Livestock died in mud. Rot spread through villages. Disease followed weakness. And the most disturbing detail was not the death. It was the silence from heaven. Medieval Europe believed suffering had meaning. Plague was punishment. War was judgment. Famine was correction. But this felt mechanical, indifferent, as if nature did not even notice them dying. In some regions, mortality reached 10 to 15%. Entire communities thinned. Mass graves appeared. Children stopped growing. Chronic malnutrition scarred a generation. And something invisible shifted. Because faith depends on order, sow, harvest, survive. When that cycle breaks, so does certainty. The rains finally stopped in 1317, but the damage remained. Weakened bodies, weakened trust, weakened kingdoms. Historians now believe the Great Famine reshaped Europe. It destabilized economies. It eroded confidence in rulers. It left populations vulnerable. And only a few decades later, the Black Death would arrive. But here is the question that lingers. What happens to belief when starvation becomes stronger than doctrine? When a mother must choose between sin and survival? When heaven does not answer? Because the most frightening part of the Great Famine was not cannibalism, it was realization that the world could collapse slowly, without prophecy, without demons, without warning. Only rain and empty fields